Welcome to Aquasea Healing Frequency, a sacred space where the rhythm of the sea meets the energy of healing. I'm Meiji, your guide on this journey of self-discovery, transformation, and remembrance. Just as the ocean moves in waves, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce, healing ebbs and flows in its own divine rhythms. Here we dive into the depths of our inner world, release what no longer serves us, and open to the infinite possibility of love, light, and renewal. Through guided meditation, energy activation, personal reflection, and soul-nourishing conversation, Aquasea Healing Frequency invites you to reconnect with your true essence. This is more than just a podcast. It's a frequency, a vibration, a current of energy that carries you through your healing journey. So take a deep breath in, feel the energy of the sea within you, and let's journey together into the new healing frequency of the soul. Welcome, dear soul, to Aquasea Healing Frequency podcast. I'm Meiji, and I'm so honored to have you here in this sacred listening space. A space where we come home to ourselves, one breath, one remembrance at a time. In today's episode, we're diving into the ether water of divine connection, tuning into the whispers of your spiritual guides and the wisdom of your higher self. This is an invitation to soften the mind, open the heart, and reconnect with the unseen hands that have always been guiding you. So many of us are feeling the call to trust something deeper, to move beyond the noise of the world and remember that intuitive knowing, that soul language that speaks not in words but in resonance. Rather, you have sensed a presence, received a message in a dream, or followed an inner nudge you couldn't explain, you have already begun this dialogue. In this episode, we'll explore who our spiritual guides are, how to distinguish their loving presence, and the role of the higher self as your inner compass. We'll also receive a gentle meditation to attune more clearly to this divine guidance and space to reflect, integrate, and reconnect. So I invite you to now make yourself comfortable. Perhaps you light a candle, hold a crystal, sip a calming tea, or simply place your hand over your heart. If you feel called, bring a journal and a pen, one of the most powerful tools for connecting with your higher self, and any crystal that speaks to you in this moment. Trust that whatever you bring to the space is enough. Your willingness to listen, to be here, opens the door. When you're ready, take a slow breath and let's begin. Understanding spirit guides and the higher self. Your higher self, the voice of truth within. Your higher self is not some distant, separate entity. It is, in fact, the truest version of you. Your soul's essence, your divine compass, and the clearest truth that exists beyond all conditioning and ego. When you connect with your higher self, you align with the part of you that already knows. It's the aspect of you that sees the bigger picture, the one who understands your soul's path and whispers guidance in the most subtle yet powerful ways. It speaks not in loud commands, but in calm, quiet voice, a voice that always speaks truth. One of the most profound ways your higher self communicates with you is through the body. The body is not just a vessel, it is a sacred channel, a tool through which your soul speaks directly to you. Every sensations, feelings, or tension that arise in your body is part of the language of your higher self. Gut feeling, the intuition, often speaks through a sudden, deep knowing in the gut. When something feels off, pay attention to that instinct. It's your higher self alerting you to what's in alignment with the truth. Heart wisdom. Your heart, when open, radiates love, peace, and expansions. A sense of warmth or openness in your chest can often signal alignment with your higher self. Physical sensations, as sensations of lightness or heaviness, tightness or ease in certain areas of your body can provide insight into your spiritual state. These sensations are direct messages from your higher self, guiding you towards what is true. For me, when I hear something that resonates, I have a full body chill, like goosebumps all over. So know that the conversation that I'm listening to or having means that I should pay attention to it. Nervousness or excitement. Sometimes your higher self communicates through heightened energy in the body, a fluttering in the stomach or a quickening heartbeat. This is often the energy of alignment or a signal that you are stepping into something new, something transformative. But your higher self doesn't only speak through the body. It communicates through other subtle yet powerful channels, including dreams. Your dreams are a gateway into your subconscious mind. Your dreams are a gateway to your subconscious mind and a way for your higher self to communicate with you. Often dreams offer guidance, symbols, or even direct messages that hold the key to understanding your current path or challenges. Inner vision. You may experience flashes of insight or mental images that appear without effort. This inner vision is your higher self showing you your path clearly, giving you a visual representation of the guidance you're seeking. Synchronicity. Those meaningful coincidences or signs from the universe you encounter, like seeing the same numbers repeatedly, meeting a person who has the answer you need, or reading something that resonates deeply, are often your higher self guiding you, speaking through the energy of the universe. Intuition and knowing. Sometimes your higher self speaks simply as a deep inner knowing or gut instinct. You may not even be able to explain why you know something, but you do. It's that deep, unshakable knowing that gives you clarity in a way that goes beyond logic. The more attuned you become to these subtle ways of communication, the clearer the guidance of your higher self will be. Your body and your surroundings are constantly sending you messages. You simply need to slow down, tune in, and trust the language your higher self speaks. Your higher self has always been with you, waiting for you to hear its quiet guidance. Rather through the body, through dreams, or through synchronicity you encounter in your daily life. It's not distant or foreign, but an integral part of you, guiding you gently towards the truth of who you really are. Spirit guides, on the other hand, are light beings that come in many forms. No two people experience them quite the same way. Some guides are with us for life, walking beside us from the very beginning of our earthly journey. Others may come into our lives for a specific reason or season or lesson or moment of transformation. Every guide's role is unique, and their presence is tailored to support your personal growth and soul's mission. You might experience your guides as ancestors, angels, ascended master, nature's spirit, or light beings. Alternatively, you may sense their presence as a quiet knowing, that inner nudge that guides you in the right direction, or perhaps a sudden surge of clarity in moments of doubts. Sometimes the presence might not be visual at all, but rather felt through sensations in your body, like a flutter in your heart or a wave of peace washing over you. They may speak in subtle ways, through signs, synchronicity, or even fleeting thoughts that seems to appear out of nowhere. These signs may appear as recurring numbers, certain animal crossing your path, a particular word or phrase that pops into your mind repeatedly, or dreams that seems specifically vivid and meaningful. It's important to remember that no matter how they show up, the guidance from your spirit team will always come with love. It will never come from a place of fear or force. Even when the guidance challenges us to grow or step outside of our comfort zone, it will always feel expansive, supportive, and aligned with our highest goods. Now, let me share a personal story of when I first became aware of my angel guides. I remember the first time I became consciously aware of my angel guides. It was during the opening meditation of my Reiki Level 1 attunement. a sacred moment where we invited to call in all beings of the highest light to assist and support us on our healing journey. As I lay there in stillness, breathing deeply into the sacred space we were creating, I felt a sudden shift in the energy around me. In that stillness, I saw them, two radiant light beings with wings gently fluttering, hovering above me. They weren't strangers. They had always been with me, just beyond my conscious awareness. But in that moment, I could finally see them. I could feel their loving presence. Their light filled the room, and my heart opened in a way I'd never known before. That moment marked the beginning of an active, co-creative relationship with them. I learned that these angelic beings, as well as my spiritual guides, were not separate from me, but always a part of me. I wasn't summoning them into my life. I was simply becoming more aware of their presence. This experience opened the door to a deeper relationship with my guides, one rooted in trust, love, and a shared understanding that they are here to help me navigate the path of my soul's journey. And that's what connection with your spirit team and higher self is all about. It's not about calling in something new or external. It's about awakening to what's always been here, guiding us, walking with us, and supporting us as we navigate life's challenges. Your spirit team, your higher self, and your angels are always present, patiently waiting for you to reconnect. They have been with you from the start, and they will continue to walk with you as long as you choose to listen. And how do you listen? By strengthening your intuition, the inner language of your soul. Strengthening intuition. Intuition is our soul's compass, the subtle yet powerful voice of knowing that lives within. It's a guidance system that speaks in quiet whisper, offering us clarity when we need it most. But in a world that often prizes logic over inner truth, we have been conditioned to doubt it. Let those words land. You might be doubting your intuition if you're constantly second-guessing yourself, even after making a decision. You feel a deep nudge but talk yourself out of it. You sense something is off but override it with reasons. Fear tends to feel loud, urgent, or heavy, often rooted in what-if scenarios. Intuition, on the other hand, feels still, calm. It doesn't shout, but it doesn't waver either. It often arrives as a quiet nudge, a peaceful certainty, or a gentle knowing that persists, even when we try to rationalize it away. So how do we begin to trust this inner guidance again? One of the most effective ways to reconnect with your intuition is to create moments of stillness, meditation. Even just a few minutes of conscious breathing can bring you back to your heart center, softening the noise of fear and doubt so that you can hear your inner guidance more clearly. By grounding yourself in presence before journaling or praying, you create space for truth to rise. This simple act of pausing opens the channel to your higher self and spirit team, making the insight that follows more clear and aligning. Here are a few ways to strengthen your connection. Journaling. With your energy centered, ask a question and let your pen flow without judgment. Your higher self often speaks between the lines. This helps bypass the overactive mind and allows intuitive clarity to surface. Signs and synchronicity. Repeating numbers, animal encounters, songs, or overheard conversations. Begin noticing the pattern that feels meaningful to you. These are often gentle confirmation or nudges from your spirit team. Prayer or invocations. From a place of calm presence, invite in your higher self and spirit guide. Ask for clarity or insight, and then remain open to how it may arrive, sometimes in symbols, dreams, or sudden knowing. Personally, I would write down, "Dear Universe, I'm open to receive whatever the message is," or "I'm open to receive my guided messages," and I leave it at that. And when the message comes, the next day, it does come, and you would know it. Another way is discernment, a powerful practice to ask yourself, does this feel light or heavy? expansive or constricting. True intuitive guidance tends to bring a sense of peace and alignment, even if it challenges you to stretch or grow. And now, I invite you to reflect on this. When was a time you felt guided, even if you didn't understand why at the time? Let that memory rise gently. Breathe into it. Journal it if it feels right. The more we honor our intuitive experience, the stronger and clearer our connections becomes. So take a moment to settle your energy. If you haven't already, gather your journal and pen or any crystal that feels aligned. And when you're ready, let's dive into gentle visualization to attune to the guidance that's always been with you. Guided meditation, visualization, connecting to your higher self spiritual team. Let's begin by finding a comfortable seat position. Spine nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed. Allow your body to gently soften. Feel the ground beneath you, steady and supportive. Bring your awareness to your breath. Slowly inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Letting go just a little more. Now we'll begin with a gentle pranayama to clear and calm the mind. The B breath. You can either place your hand on your thigh, or if you wish, place your hand over your face, your middle fingers over your eyelids, and when you exhale, hum. So inhale deeply. 2 more. When done, place your hand back onto your thighs. Bring your breath back to neutrality. Now gently bring the palms of your hands together in front of your heart. Let us form the Padma Mudra, the lotus hand gesture. Let the base of your palm, your thumbs, and your pinky fingers stay connected. And softly open the other fingers, forming a cup, like a bowl or a blossoming flower or a heart ready to receive. This gesture reflects an open heart, a willingness to receive guidance with love, trust, and surrender. Take a slow breath in and exhale it with a sound Yam, Bija, mantra of the heart chakra. So inhale, Yam. Feel the vibrations expand through your chest. Again, inhale, Yam. Let your heart open just a little more. One last time. Inhale. Let yourself be held in the spacious, warm energy that begins to rise from your heart. When you're ready, place your hands back onto your thighs, palms facing up or down. With the gentle rhythmic breathing, now visualize soft roots growing down from the base of your spine into the earth, anchoring you, holding you, connecting you to the deep pulse of Gaia. With each inhale, draw in calm. With each exhale, release any tension. Now imagine a gentle light, perhaps golden or white or soft pink, descending from above and entering through the crown of your head. Feel it moving down through your body, illuminating your third eye, your heart, your core. This light is the presence of your higher self. It's always been with you. Now see yourself in a peaceful landscape, maybe a forest, a field, or a place by the sea, somewhere that feels sacred. Notice what's around you, the air, the color, the way the light moves. As you stand in this space, set the intention, I open myself to receive loving guidance from my higher self and my spirit team. Breathe into your heart and feel the presence begin to gather. You might sense your spirit team, angel, guides, ancestors like being arriving gently. There may be just one or many. Trust what comes. Now invite your higher self forward. Perhaps they appear as a glowing figure, a mirror of you, or simply a strong inner presence. Feel the love, the deep recognition you are home. You may now ask a question or request a message or symbol. Hold the question softly in your heart. Stay open, let the answer arise, not always in words, but in feelings, images, sensations, or silence. When you're ready, begin to gently return. Wiggling your fingers, feel the ground beneath you, take a breath, deep and nourishing. And when you're ready, pick up your journal and a pen and take a moment here to reflect on what just came through. There's no rush. Pause here if you feel like you need a bit more time to let the words fall onto the page. If you prefer gentle prompting, here are a few questions that you can reflect on. What did you feel or sense during the visualization? Pause and reflect and flow. What did you feel or sense during the visualization? Pause, reflect, and flow. Did a message, symbol, or a presence come through? Pause, reflect, and flow. How did your heart respond? Pause, reflect, and flow. Your higher self and spirit team speak in many ways, through energy, intuition, and resonance. The more you create space to listen, the louder your love becomes. Integration and reflection, trusting the journey within. Now that you have connected with your higher self and spirit team, allow yourself to gently integrate what has come through. You may still be holding impression, a symbol, a sensation, a word, or simply a shift in how you feel. Honor it. Let it settle in your body like ripples soft flowing across water. If you feel called, you can continue reflecting through journaling or creative expression, perhaps by sketching an image that came to you or noting any thoughts that are still unfolding. In the early stages of this journey, it's natural to seek support and tools to help navigate the connection. Working with Reiki Healer, for instance, can be helpful to balance and clear the energy centers. especially when your emotions or energetic blockage are hard to move through alone. You might also be drawn to other modalities: astrology to understand your soul's blueprint, quantum journey to access multidimensional insight, or mediumship to connect with guides and loved ones in spirit. These tools can all offer deep wisdom and guidance, and just like this podcast, they are here to support you on your journey. But remember, they are exactly that, tools. Like the props in yoga class, they are here to support your alignment, not replace your ability to access truth within yourself. The greatest tool you will ever work with is you. As you learn to trust your inner voice, the external guidance simply becomes confirmation, signposts pointing you back to the truth you already hold. So I invite you to consider, where in your life are you learning to trust yourself more deeply? Are there any practices, people, or tools that have helped you reconnect to your truth? What would it feel like to honor your inner knowing, even when the path ahead isn't fully clear? Let these reflections linger. You don't need to rush. This connection with your higher self, your guidance, your truth, will continue to unfold in divine timing. You are your own guide. You are the channel. You are already on the path home. As we close today's journey, I invite you to take a deep breath. Inhale fully and exhale completely. Allowing the calm to settle in your body, knowing that the connection that you have made with your higher self and spirit team is always available to you. You can return to this space whenever you need guidance, comfort, or clarity. Now, a message for the collective. I'd like to share these words from Melody Betty's Journey Through the Heart. You are not alone on this journey. We are part of a great, beautiful, interconnected web, woven together by love, by spirit, and by our shared experiences. When we allow ourselves to trust the flow, we open to the deeper wisdom that lives within us and around us. And we come to understand that healing is both a personal and collective experience. Every time we heal, we contribute to the healing of all. Take a moment to reflect on these beautiful words. We are all part of this beautiful, expansive journey together. Every step you take toward connecting with your true self brings healing, not just for you, but for all those who came before you and for those who walk beside you. You are part of a greater whole, a tapestry of love and light, and each time you trust your inner guidance, you are contributing to the collective healing of this world. And as we integrate this wisdom, let's come together in a collective practice to align our energy. I invite you to join me in 3 peaceful ohms to deepen the connection within and between us. Place your left hand over your heart, the right hand over your left hand. Take a deep breath in. Palms together to your third eye. I thank you for joining me on this sacred journey. The light me honors the light in each and every one of you. May you always stay centered and connected in remembrance. Namaste. As we end today's episode, I want to invite you to continue nurturing this connection, rather through journaling, meditation, or simply being present in your body. Trust that your higher self is guiding you always. Remember, you are your best tool. The more you trust and listen to yourself, the clearer the path becomes. The world is waiting for you to step into your full potential, and every small choice you make, rooted in love and trust, supports not only your journey, but the collective evolution of all. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. if you have connected with a message or a symbol during today's journey, or if this episode has inspired you in any way, please share your thoughts with me. You can find me on Instagram at Aquasea Healing Frequency, and I'll be honored to hear your experience, insight, or any question you may have. And don't forget, on our next episode, we'll be diving deep into ancestral healing and DNA activation, clearing inherited patterns and activated dormant spiritual potentials. It's going to be an empowering episode, and I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to our next journey together. May you walk forward with clarity, confidence, and an open heart. Love always, Meiji. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Aquasea Healing Frequency. I hope the healing energy of the sea and the frequency we explored today have resonated deeply within you. Remember, the journey to inner peace and alignment is ever evolving, and I'm here to support you along the way. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on Instagram and YouTube at Aquasea Healing Frequency. For more resources, head on over to my online course on Think-A-Fake. Keep your heart open and let the waves of healing continue to flow. Until next time, may peace and healing embrace you always. Meiji.